Hi guys, so I wanted to make this video today to help you guys out with science. So let's kind of review first. Remember, we were talking about energy in animals, and energy, remember, is the ability to do work. Okay. And remember, with the energy in animals, the way that animals get this energy, humans as well, is from food, that chemical energy that's in food. And for us to be able to use that energy, we go through the process called cellular respiration. And cellular respiration is when our body releases the energy stored in food by breaking it down. Okay. And remember, we talked about a formula last week. They had to do with cellular respiration. So I want us to remember that formula because it's going to be important as we move on today. Okay. So just to review real quick, remember that formula was food plus oxygen equals energy plus carbon dioxide plus water. So us as humans need food and oxygen, and then we break that down and we get energy out of it, and then we also get carbon dioxide and water as byproducts. Okay, so just keep that in the back of our mind as we go through today. All right, so today we're moving on to energy in plants. Okay, so in your notes, go ahead and write down energy use in plants. Remember, anything I highlight, you need to write down in your notebook because when you take quizzes, guys, and tests, you use these notes to help you. All right, so first, energy used in plants, okay? So plants need energy too, okay? Just like we need energy, plants need energy because obviously they need to grow, okay? But where does their energy come from? Where do you think their energy comes from? If you said the sun, you are correct. Plants collect sunlight and they turn it into food using a process called photosynthesis. Okay, so go ahead and write this down in your notes, photosynthesis. And plants collect sunlight and turn it into food using a process called photosynthesis. So they take in the energy from the sun, and then just like in humans, they go through cellular respiration. Plants go through something called photosynthesis, where they break down that sun energy and then they turn it into food that they can use. All right, so photosynthesis is a chemical reaction. It requires sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to work. Go ahead and write that down. Photosynthesis is a chemical reaction and it requires sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to work. All right, so just like cellular respiration is a chemical reaction, so is photosynthesis. And just like cellular respiration needs things to work, photosynthesis needs things to work, and it needs sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. So carbon dioxide and water are known as the reactants because they make the reaction start, okay? So the reactants are the things that make the reaction actually start and happen. So that is going to be carbon dioxide and water. So go ahead and add that in your notes. Carbon dioxide and water are known as the reactants because they make the reaction start. All right, so have you guys ever heard, you might have heard before that it's good to talk to your house plants. Why? Why do you think it would be good to talk to your houseplants? Think about what we breathe out. Well, we breathe out carbon dioxide, and if plants need carbon dioxide in order to perform photosynthesis, obviously, if we talk to our plants, we're actually giving them carbon dioxide. So it's kind of funny. It's actually good to talk to your houseplants because you're giving them carbon dioxide. All right, moving on. So plants take the carbon dioxide into their cells from the air and they get their water from the roots, okay? So the carbon dioxide is coming from the air, the water is coming from their roots. So the two things they need are coming from the air and the roots, okay? The leaves of plants have holes in them that let air in and out of the leaf, okay? So the plants are using the leaves and the roots to get these materials that they need. Okay, so go ahead and add that in there. Plants take carbon dioxide into their cells from the air, and the leaves of plants have holes in them that let air in and out. Also, please go ahead and draw this picture in your notes. This picture is very important because we see the sunlight coming in. We also see the carbon dioxide from the air and the water from the roots. Remember, in order for photosynthesis to happen, you need sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. All right, moving on. So photosynthesis happens in two stages. It captured the energy of sunlight and it creates sugar to permanently store this energy. Okay, and both these processes occur in the leaves. So actually the leaves are very important part of the plant because the leaves is where photosynthesis happens at. So go ahead and add this in your notes. Photosynthesis happens in two stages, those two stages, and that both processes occur in the leaves. The photosynthesis happens in the leaves. All right, moving on here. Remember, if you don't get it down, you can always pause the video. All right, so just like we thought of cellular respiration as an equation, we can think of photosynthesis as an equation, okay? So here's your equation for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water equals sugar plus oxygen. Carbon dioxide plus water equals sugar plus oxygen. And some of you might notice this carbon dioxide and water. Think how that connects to cellular respiration, okay? All right, so what materials are needed to begin photosynthesis? Think back the beginning of that equation. Do we need sunlight and carbon dioxide? Do we need sunlight and oxygen? Do we need sunlight, oxygen, and sugar? Or do we need sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water? So to begin photosynthesis, what do we need? If you said D, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water, you are correct. All right, guys. So remember, yes, you need sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to start that whole entire reaction. All right, so that is it for photosynthesis for today. Remember, photosynthesis is the process in which plants get energy from the sun. And in order for photosynthesis to happen, you need sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. And then out of it, you get your energy and your oxygen. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys soon.